Hey everyone, welcome back to another session of Kubernetes. In this session, we'll see Kubernetes architecture. So before understanding the Kubernetes architecture, let's understand what is container orchestration. So the process of automatically deploying and managing container is known as container orchestration. So Kubernetes is a container orchestration technology. So let's begin to understand the architecture. So here you can see we have cluster, and inside that we have node, master node, and the worker nodes. So what is node? So node is a physical machine or virtual on which Kubernetes is installed. Node is a worker machine, and that is where container will launch by Kubernetes. Next come the what is cluster. Here you can see cluster. So cluster is a set of nodes grouped together, having multiple nodes helping sharing the load. Here in this diagram, you can see inside the cluster we have master node and the worker node. So the master watch over the nodes in the cluster and is responsible for the actual orchestration of container on the worker nodes. Next components, we'll see the components of the master. Here you can see API server, etcd, schedulers, and the controllers. These are the components of the master node. So let's understand what is this one by one. So first come API server. So API server act as a front end of the Kubernetes. User management device, command line interface talk to the API server to interact with the Kubernetes cluster. Next come etcd. So etcd is a distributed reliable key value store used by the Kubernetes to store all data used to manage the cluster. Next come scheduler. So it looks for newly created containers and assign them to nodes. After that, so the schedulers always looks for the newly created containers and assign them nodes. And the scheduler is also responsible for distributing work on containers across multiple nodes. Next, we have controllers. So controller are the brain behind orchestration. So it's responsible for noticing and responding when nodes, container, or endpoints goes down. The controller makes decision to bring up new container in such cases. Next come the container runtime. So it's the underlying software that is used to run the containers. After that, we have the kubelet. So kubelet is the agent that runs on each node in the cluster. So agent is responsible for making sure that containers are running on the node as expected. Next, master server. So master server is the kube API server, and what that is what it's make it master. And last, we have the worker nodes. So worker node have the kubelet agents responsible for interacting with the master to provide health information of the worker node and carry out action requested by master on the worker nodes. So that's all the what Kubernetes architecture. So we'll see some another concept in next video. That's all from the video. Thank you.